One of the biggest ahas in all of this that we do, we're talking about health and health freedom and healthcare costs. Our nation's going broke because of healthcare costs. Corporations are going broke, states are going broke, pensions, everything. The truth is, we already have all the answers to how to prevent and reverse cancer, diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's, everything, nearly everything, except a few rare, truly genetic defects that are not chronic degenerative disease. We can't reverse those. But with the knowledge that we have, even just at Natural News and across the holistic health community, we know how to prevent and reverse every major disease in most cases. And yet that information, which could save America, literally save America from a financial point of view, save us from bankruptcy, that information which could save states and could save pensions and corporations and families, that information is censored. You are not allowed to have access to that information. You're not allowed to hear the truth about toxic pharmaceuticals and why they don't cure disease. All they do is artificially modify symptoms and biomarkers. You're not allowed to know the truth about how toxic vaccines are, or the dangers of GMO foods, or the dangers of processed food ingredients like sodium nitrite used in processed meat causes cancer. You're not allowed to know any of that truth because those who speak the truth are censored, banned, banished, you know the story, slandered, defamed, deplatformed. And all official news sources are controlled by Big Pharma. So Big Pharma runs CNN, essentially all the health and medical information. Big Pharma pays them, hundreds of millions of dollars a year in advertising revenue, and other media outlets. They're all funded by Big Pharma, so Big Pharma gets to control what they say. And that's why all of the so-called news is nothing but a bunch of infomercials for Big Pharma. And that's why you're not allowed to hear any real news about the natural cures. You see, and I know you know this before, it's just time to review this again. We don't have to suffer. As a nation, as individuals, we don't have to suffer. We have the answers to cancer and diabetes and all these conditions. You don't have to suffer. We know how to cure things. It's just that when food does it, when food is the cure, well, Big Pharma can't make billions of dollars selling you food by prescription when you could just go down to the grocery store and buy it for, pennies on the dollar. There are cancer cures in the grocery store, folks. There are cancer cures everywhere around you. They're falling out of the sky for free. It's called sunlight, vitamin D, water, clean water. There are cancer cures and there are diabetes cures and there are heart disease cures everywhere. And a lot of this has to do with just detox, frankly. Natural, safe detox, eliminating exposure to toxic chemicals, drinking plenty of water, exercising and sweating so that you sweat out toxins, and eating superfoods, good nutrition, fresh fruits and vegetables. It's so simple, it almost defies understanding because the whole push by Big Pharma is, no, this has to be complicated. This has to be technical. You've got this folding protein receptor on this organ, and we have to use an artificial intelligence system to try all the combinations of protein folding in order to match this receptor with this lock and key at a molecular level. This is a femtoscale medicine. And they try to make it so complicated when really all you have to do is just eat an apple a day, because everything you need is in the apple, metaphorically speaking. It's in the vegetables. It's in the herbs. It's in your backyard. Mother Nature's already provided everything. In fact, it's kind of a big joke by God. God, he did something really interesting. He put all the medicine that we ever need right under our noses. It's all right there. It's in the soil. It's in the dirt. It's in the rocks. In certain minerals, for example, like silver, which is antibacterial. It's trace silver in the rocks. The cures are in the dandelions. The cures are in the desert cactus plants, the chaparral. The cures are in the leaves and the buds and the trees and the stems and the pollen and the seeds and the roots, everything, every part of the plant. It's a cure for something. Cures are in the ocean. Cures are already created by animals and even insects and plants themselves. How do you think plants survive? They create their own, pharmaceuticals, you could say, but natural molecules. They synthesize them themselves. If they didn't make their own antibiotics, every plant would be eaten by soil microbes, by the way. How do you think plant roots are not eaten by soil microbes? The answer is all the plants create their own antibiotics and put them into their roots. So the roots are not eaten. Plants create all this stuff. It's all right under our noses, and God is like, hey, we're going to give you all the medicine. It's going to be literally in your backyard, and we're going to see, this is God talking, we're going to see if you're smart enough to recognize you have all this medicine right under your nose. But no, humans are so stupid they drive to a pharmacy to pay through the nose for some artificial molecule instead of using the free natural molecules that are right in front of them. Humanity has failed the IQ test. God's grand medicine IQ test. Yep, humanity has failed, most of humanity, but you haven't because you are interested in natural medicine. You recognize the answers are all right there in front of you. All you got to do is be smart enough to recognize and use the answers that are right there. And that's what we do at Natural News, is we bring you information about these natural cures and natural medicines that can save lives, cure disease in some cases, prevent disease in almost every case, and greatly enhance the quality of your life. That's what we do at NaturalNews.com in a way that is aligned with Mother Nature and God's purpose. Why are we biocompatible with nature? Because God wants us to live in a world where medicine is free. You get it? Where medicine is literally falling off the trees. There is a literal windfall of medicine every time the wind blows and leaves fall on the ground or fruit falls on the ground. It's a windfall. It's free, royalty free. You don't have to pay a royalty to God. You don't have to line up through a drive-through pharmacy from Mother Nature. You just go pick the herbs and roots or grow them yourself. You grow them yourself. You have natural medicine for free. Medicine should be free, and in fact, it already is. But most human beings are too stupid, well, I should say, uninformed, brainwashed, whatever, twisted up by doctors and drug companies and fake news media that they think that the only medicine is found in a pharmacy. I got to tell you, what's found in a pharmacy is mostly toxic chemicals. The real medicine is in your backyard, or, metaphorically speaking, growing in the backyards all across America, growing in the forest, growing in the fields. It's all out there, right under our noses. So read naturalnews.com if you want to know about these natural cures. We also have a website called cures.news. You might find that interesting. Cures.news. And of course, you can hear more of my podcasts at brighteon.com. This is Mike Adams here, the Health Ranger. Thank you for listening. Most of the health products and supplements that you buy at Amazon or Whole Foods or grocery stores are never tested for glyphosate, pesticides, heavy metals, or even microbiology. At our store, healthrangerstore.com, we test everything we sell. We offer the cleanest, lab-verified products sold anywhere in the world. Healthrangerstore.com, over 700 products for health and home, all laboratory validated and tested for your safety. Check it out at healthrangerstore.com. Thank you for watching. If you want to support our mission, visit us at healthrangerstore.com for the world's largest selection of lab-verified superfood and nutritional products for healthy living. It's at healthrangerstore.com.